Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mrs. Gallagher, and today we're going to discuss making trend lines from scatter plots. Let's first discuss some key vocabulary with making trend lines using scatter plots. So a trend line is a line that you draw on a graph to approximate the relationship between data sets. So a trend line is a line that you draw on a graph to approximate the relationship between data sets. The line of best fit is the trend line that best models the relationship. So I refer to the trend line as the line of best fit. Drawing trend lines. When we draw a line and make sure there are about as many points above the line as there are below the line. So when we draw the trend line, we want to make sure there are about as many points above the line as there are below the line. So let's look at example 1. It says, draw a trend line and describe the association, also known as the correlation. So here's our scatter plot. And if you notice here, we have 3 above and 3 below. What you want to do is draw your trend line or line of best fit in between those coordinates that were graphed. So we have 3 coordinates above the trend line, and then we have 3 coordinates below the trend line. So when you're drawing your trend line or the line of best fit, you're basically approximating where the line goes in between your coordinates. Okay, the next question says, describe the association. This is a strong, positive, linear association. Okay, this is a strong, positive, linear association. It's strong because the coordinates are close together on the scatter plot. It's positive because both variables are increasing. And it's linear because it's forming a line. Let's look at another example together. Example 2 states, the scatter plots below display the same data about the ages of 8 health club members and their heart rates during exercise. The first question is, which line is a better fit of the data? Explain your reasoning. Let's look at line A. So we have line A, and if you look here, they drew a line, and there is data on each side, and the line goes on top of 2 points. So it's approximately in between the 2 variables. Now for line B, we notice the line goes like that, but the points are not directly in between the line. There's not data on each side of the line of best fit, the trend line. So which line is a better fit for the data? Line A, because it follows the trend of the data points. The points are closer to the line of best fit. So line A is a better fit for the data because it follows the trend of the data points. The points are closer to the line of best fit, directly or close to the center of the data points. The points are closer to the line of best fit. Next, we want to describe the association. So our association for line A is a strong association. It's also a negative association because when one variable is decreasing, the other is increasing. And lastly, it is a linear association because it forms a straight line. So the association is a strong, negative, and a linear association. So now after discussing some key terms and how to create a line of best fit, I would like you to do your first U trisection and answer part A, B, and C. Let's look at example 3 together. So example 3, we're making a scatter plot and drawing the trend line. The population of an endangered animal species has been increasing. Make a scatter plot using the data given in the table, then draw a trend line. So we're going to first graph our coordinates. We have our year, which is our x. Okay, notice your year is your x value right there. And then your population is your y. So your population is your y. Next step, we're going to graph our coordinates. So year 1, we have 440. Year 2 is 430. Year 3 is 680. So first, notice we're going by 200s here as well. So the in-between is 100. Year 4 is 900. Year 5 is 1390. So that's close to 400. And then year 6 is 1740, 1740. All right, just like that. So we graphed our coordinates. Our next step is to make the trend line. So we have 6 different coordinates here, and you want to make the trend line or line of best fit in between. So we would have it right here, where we would have 3 above and 3 below. So let's graph that. Just like that. So when you create your trend line, or also the line of best fit, it goes in between your data sets. Notice you have 3 above and 3 below. And the last thing you want to do is you want to give your scatter plot a title. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about the population of endangered animals. So we titled it, we're talking about the population of endangered animals. Lastly, it's asking describe the association. So your association, it's strong because your coordinates are close together. It's positive because both variables are increasing. And it's linear because we're forming a straight line. So the association is strong, positive, and linear. So now what I'd like you to do is the you try section. So please complete the you try section. You're going to make a scatter plot with the data provided above, and then draw a trend line, and then describe the association, and we will discuss it in class. Thank you.